Hey y'all, you ever have one of those days where you want to have a really good dinner but you don't have a lot of time to make it? Well, today we're going to make that kind of dish for you. We're going to make a chicken, an asparagus, and pasta dish that's going to be done in a snap. And we're going to do it all while having a whole lot of fun. Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes. I am not Chris. I'm the good old boy, and I'm here cooking up dishes straight from recipes.crock.com, and today we're cooking from goodnessgracious.com, my beautiful wife's cooking blogs, and today we're going to do something that's really simple. You ever have one of those days where it's like, you know, I want to make something good for dinner for the family, but I don't have a lot of time, and I don't want to put anything in my crock pot because I forgot to put something in my crock pot before I left, or maybe you forgot to crock. Who knows? But you don't have 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours. You don't even have an hour. You want to get something done toot sweet. We're going to show you how to do that and still make a really delicious dinner. Today we're going to be making a chicken, asparagus, and pasta dish that is fantastic, super simple, and quite delicious. The way we're going to do this is with chicken, of course, because it's a chicken dish. If I pulled pork out right now, you'd be like, well, I thought you said this was a chicken dish. So what we're going to do, there's many ways to do this whole chicken thing. Let's say you've got some chicken breasts laying around the freezer, you want to thaw them out real quick, and then cut them up into bite-sized pieces and toss them in a skillet with either some chicken broth or maybe some olive oil, a little Lowry seasoning on top of them, you know, kind of season them up. Or, let's just say you're running to the store and you want to do this real quick, you could grab yourself a rotisserie chicken. We did this on the way home today from our local IGA. They've got full rotisserie chickens, and that's how we're going to do it. Maybe you've already got some pre-cooked chicken, maybe some shredded chicken that you've left in the freezer, you know, from our crock pot recipe, you know, because at one time you did do some crocking. But let's gonna do it like this. We're going to do it just like this. I'm going to take a chicken, and all I'm gonna do is cut the breasts out of it, and we can save the rest of that meat for later. So I'm just gonna cut down into there, and I'm gonna cut down on the other side of it, and I'm just simply gonna pull it out, just like this. Get my hands dirty. It's okay. It's okay to get your hands dirty in the kitchen. Just make sure you wash your hands prior to this. And I did, I promise. Now you've got chicken that's already seasoned up. And if I grab both of those breasts out of there, there's about a pound of meat. Just like that. Let me grab.
They could also grab the pre-cooked chicken from the deli section, or it's sometimes in the deli section, sometimes it's in the freezer or the refrigerator.
Tyson, I think, makes it. You can get the grilled kind where it's already chopped up, or baked. There's a baked kind. But there's about a pound of chicken.
Yeah, economically, the cheapest way would be, of course, to cook your own chicken at a time. But if you're at a pinch and you want the convenience, you know, you have to pay a little bit more for the convenience. But either way, we just need a pound of cooked chicken.
Which I've got right here. And rotisserie chicken is nice and moist. Like I said, it's already seasoned. I'm just going to leave what skin was there on it, add a little bit more flavor. And now, my wife's pointing, I'm going, I can't understand what you're saying.
You need to get the pasta going before.
Oh, that's right. Let's talk about the ingredients here. Like I said, you're in a hurry. So are we. I've got a pot of boiling water right here. And I put just a little bit of salt in there to help it boil and also to kind of season the water. And I put just a tad of olive oil in there so it doesn't boil over while I'm talking to you. Today we've got one box of tricolor rotini. It's going to be pretty. I'm just going to pour that into my boiling water.
We usually use penne, but we're out. So we're...
Penne. And we could not find it. I'm going to wash my hands while that's going to a boil.
And then we're also going to set a timer because this will be al dente in 7 minutes. So we want to know when it's 5 minutes in.
Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Sure, 5 minutes. Starting now.
Hey Google, set a timer for 7 minutes.
Second timer for 7 minutes. Starting now.
We're testing out the Google Home just to see if we like it better than we do the Alexa. We like them both. We're checking them out. So I've got my chicken cut up. I've got my pasta boiling. Now, I've got 5 minutes to do this, and we're going to do this real quick. Asparagus. This is fresh asparagus. You could probably get cooked asparagus, maybe the frozen kind that's already done.
We've done the frozen before. The steamer bags, you could either do it what you're about to do, or you could do the steamer bags where you throw it in the microwave.
Yes.
So either way, saves time.
We found some fresh asparagus today in the store, so we're going to use it. This is asparagus. You've got the woody end. You've got the floret end, I guess you want to say, the tender end. See how that's all bouncy right here, but right here it's not? Just take your asparagus and break it wherever it may break. That would be right there. So you don't want to use this part. It's the woody end. It's the non-tender end. It's the...
Oh, what are you
It's the
doing?
really crunchy end.
Yes.
It's so much better when
that
it's
was a really big piece of woody, and usually it's a lot smaller.
It's
but
usually right there.
It naturally breaks off.
Now you don't want to cut this off per se, because each piece of asparagus is going to be different. Because watch this. I'll take this one. There it is. See, they're not quite the same size. So you don't want to just take it and cut it all at the same time. And it's all done in a snap. Just like that.
Yeah.
So now I've got my asparagus. And now what I want to do, I'm going to move this out the way, is I'm going to take my chicken, slide it to the side, and all I want to do with my asparagus is cut it into thirds. They're about the same size, but some will be shorter.
Bite-sized pieces.
Some will be taller. You just want bite-sized pieces. I'm just going to do it just like that. I'm going to do, we'll do fourths.
Okay.
Fourths.
And so the reason why you set double timers...
Don't drop any on the floor.
...is because the last 2 minutes of your pasta, you're going to throw in the asparagus.
Yep.
So it can get a little tender.
So we got an alarm set for 5 minutes. Once that goes down, we'll take the asparagus and toss in there for another 2 minutes to let it all kind of tenderize up a little bit. And that'll be done as soon as the alarm goes off, which will be right about now. Just like that, 5 minutes is up. Okay, Google. Thank you. Stop timer. Now, while I chew up the rest of that chicken I was eating while we're waiting for the 5 minutes to go. The pasta has been cooking for 5 minutes. It's got 2 more. So now I'm going to do is take my asparagus and toss it in there to let it cook for another 2 minutes. Steam is hot. And now,
I was going to say, that's really cool special effects you got going on there.
we're going to let this boil up along with our pasta and wait about another minute and a half here, and it'll be done. In fact, it'll be done right just like that. Hey Google, stop the timer. 2 minutes have gone by, and now, before I forget, I'm going to go to the sink and strain this out, not strain it out right here.
See, that sounds like a special report. Oops. Special report, Michael.
Oh!
Good.
Don't wait till I grab it to tell me not to grab it. Daggone it, that's hot!
It's only been boiling for the last 30 minutes.
Protect your hands before you grab the metal pan. I'll be right back.
Did you turn that hot plate off too?
No, I did not. Ooh. That's steamy.
That can go directly in your casserole.
So strain that water out real good. And then I will go straight to my casserole. Just like that. Oh, it's so pretty, all them colors. Steam.
Oh!
Fogging up my camera there. Look at all them pretty colors of green and red. Take my spoon, spread it out there. Now, honey, what do I do next?
You need to add your chicken in.
Alright, chicken. You see that? That's one time I burnt my knife. It's still a good knife, but it's got a burnt handle. It gives it character.
We're all shocked.
It's something to get more grip. That's why I did it.
It's a place for your pinky to go.
That's right.
It's a pinky holder.
It does. It fits right there. Look at that. Okay.
And stir it up so your chicken's evenly distributed.
Alright.
Now drizzle with olive oil.
It smells so good. Yes, now for the rest of the ingredients. That's spread out pretty good. Alright, for the rest of the ingredients, you're going to need the following. You need 1/4 cup of olive oil, and I'll just drizzle that right over the top of my stuff.
And toss again.
Toss it up, just to get everything coated up and
Uh-oh.
That's the piece for the dog. He can have some pasta. Just get everything coated with the olive oil. Olive oil tastes so good when it's cooking with something else. Gives it that little fruity flavor.
Then you sprinkle it with cheese, and I would top with just a little bit of the parsley. I don't know that I'd use all that parsley because we don't usually use the parsley.
This is 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese that's been grated already. Look at that. Oh,
Honey.
that would be bad if I was to grab that and move that out of the way. I'm going to let that stay right there and cool. If you use a hot plate, use common sense. If you don't have much common sense, don't use a hot plate. I don't even know why I've got one in front of me. All right, so there is all of your... Now, do I want to toss that again or just leave that cheese on top just like that?
Because you're going to broil it to crisp that cheese up.
Now, the recipe that we got this from said to use 2 tablespoons. That's a lot of parsley. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of it because that...
Don't
Look how much a tablespoon does.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Ooh, that's not even a full tablespoon. That's probably about 2 teaspoons, really.
Okay.
Voila! Now, don't eat it like this. What you want to do now is put it in... We're going to put it under our broiler, right?
Right. 550 degree... It's the bottom, baby.
What? Oh! We've got a double oven. Make sure you put yours in the right one.
And you're going to... Anytime you put anything in the broiler, you're going to want to watch it. When we did this years ago, which it may have been with a different oven, it was about 5 minutes.
Yep. So we're going to come back here in about 5 minutes or so. We don't know because we're not going to walk away from our little dish here. But we'll have it done for you in just a snap. Well, it's hard to snap with these on, but these are going to keep me from getting my fingers burnt. So that's been in there about maybe 3.5, maybe 4 minutes, and it should be done. Let's bring it out and see what she looks like. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Take a look at that. That cheese is golden brown on top. It smells wonderful. Let me grab... This should work. I'll take this.
Careful, it's hot. The pan's hot.
Grab from the corner. Oh, it is, and I left my... I use that trick where you take a wet paper towel and put it on the bottom, otherwise it does this. You don't necessarily want... Oh, that's making me dizzy.
No, don't do that with hot food here.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's like, oh!
Don't do that. I'll take out the corner here. Probably should have used a spoon.
Yeah, grab a spoon.
I'll wash this later. Here we go. I'll grab this. Oh, wow.
Yep, not with the...
Ooh. I'm making a little mess here. I'm trying to... We got to take pretty pictures of this. So I'm trying to take out of the corner and not mess up my wife's shot.
You'll be fine. I can...
Well, good,
I'll adjust.
Good, because I want some more.
Oh, my.
The stuff on top is going to make it just a little crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. That is good. Let me grab that.
We don't usually add salt and pepper because the chicken...
Oh, I put some in the dishwasher.
You could put a little bit of salt and pepper in there if you wanted to.
You could do salt, you could do pepper. The chicken, like I said, it was a rotisserie chicken, so it already had, the skin was already seasoned and everything. And I'm going to try it just as is. Look at that, you can see oven's making weird noises. Look at all that pasta. I get a piece of asparagus right there. Get that big old piece of chicken right there. See how it's got the crispy skin on it already? I'm definitely going to blow on it because everything got cooked and then went under the broiler. It's going to be hot. Oh my gosh.
You like it? We haven't had it for a while, but it was one of our favorites.
I'm glad we're having it today because that is really good. That Parmesan cheese melts down into the chicken and the pasta, and the Parmesan cheese that stays on top is where you get that golden brown look from your broiler. It gives it just a little bit of a crisp.
Now this isn't a creamy dish by any means.
No.
It's just kind of a... I don't know how to explain it. It's just yummy.
It's delicious. The asparagus gives us some flavor. Look at that cheese on top of the asparagus. Look at that. Oh my
Now, if you don't have shredded parm, I would not recommend using powdered Parmesan. But if you... Michael! Jeez, oh Pete. If you do not have Parmesan cheese, like a shredded Parmesan...
Yes?
You could use mozzarella.
If you do not have little grabber thingies, don't do that.
Yeah, it's going to taste different than if you use the shredded parm.
Yeah.
But don't use, I wouldn't use powdered Parmesan.
No.
Not like what you put on spaghetti.
Mm-mm. You can just shred it. Get some shredded Parmesan.
Or if they don't have that, they could use mozzarella in a pinch.
Parmesan cheese was made for asparagus.
Now, yeah, I agree. I like the flavor of that better. Now, it's going to be a different melted, like, mozzarella cheese is going to melt more, it's going to be more melty. I don't know, guys.
Right. Well, Parmesan's more of a drier cheese.
Yes, exactly.
Are we done?
Yeah, turn the oven off so it...
I'm going to turn my oven off. And I'm going to say, we want to thank y'all for watching another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy. That's... Oh no, my knot went away. Y'all are thinking I'm Chris. I'm not Chris. I'm borrowing her apron because mine's in the washer.
I sure hope your knot is not in the casserole dish. You remember that episode of Friends with the missing fingernails?
Ew! There are no fingernails in the dish. I promise.
There might be a name tag.
Yeah, I'll cover this up. It just looks like I'm pointing at a pig's butt. Hi. Thanks for watching. And check us out over recipes.crock.com, as well as this recipe and many, many more over at goodnessgracious.com. And if y'all keep watching, we'll keep cooking, and all will be well. Bye. Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes. Here we go. Here we go. I'm in cuckoo. I'm not Chris. I'm not Chris. Not Chris. I'll just do this the whole time. What are you doing? Not Chris. Days where you want to have a really, well, today we're going to be making and we're going to make asparagus. We're going to grow it out of the ground. Well, today this is hard.
Just splice it together. So just start with, well, today. Just splice it together. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go.
One more time. Just kidding.
Somebody's grumpy.